Thyromin, you guys, you've long awaited for this one. All right, we're going to end our series on Thyromin. It is the last supplement in the lineup as far as alphabet is concerned, so alphabetically ordered. You guys will be able to watch all or listen to all 58, whichever you want to do. You can watch or listen on YouTube or on my Facebook group here in the Human Body and Essential Oils, or you can listen to it on my podcast, Jen O'Sullivan Podcast. So this has been a whirlwind. We've done, I think, 7 hours of training for you guys, and we're ending here on Thyromin, which I get a lot of questions about because Thyromin is our most specific hormone supplement for men and women. Okay, so Thyromin is a glandular supplement containing both bovine thyroid powder, and porcine, which is pig pituitary powder, and pig porcine adrenal powder. So just know that these are specific hormone replacements for you, and they work well with those who have poor functioning thyroids because the extracts contain active hormones. All right, so this is very important to understand. This is not a supplement that you should just kind of take willy-nilly, right? Don't just say, well, I think I might need this. No, you need to know what's going on in your body. You need to work with your doctor and determine, are you in the market from your doctor's perspective for hormone-specific pituitary, adrenal, and thyroid replacement help, right? Something that's going to have active hormones in them. So there are several natural supplements, not supplements, but they're actual pharmaceuticals now that are coming on the market that many of you guys who are dealing with thyroid issues are taking. And you guys, Thyromin has been around for far longer, and I will tell you right now, it is far better. All right, so it is an excellent alternative for those of you who want to support your thyroid and your adrenals in a more natural way. And so doctors are seeing greater benefits in supporting by literally prescribing bovine and porcine glandular supplements over like traditional synthetic counterparts. So if you look at some of the older research claims online, there's some negativity because there was not enough data. So whenever there's not enough data, you always hear people like snubbing their nose at things. As more and more people are seeing major benefits, okay, from using glandular supplementation, basically these newer articles are coming out and they're changing their minds and they're having a more positive outlook. So I want you to research on your own. It's really recommended that you check the date of whatever article you're reading and then look at the more recent studies on this. And so what's cool about Thyromin is it does have some mixed tocopherols in the form of vitamin E, and it has quite a bit of iodine. So some of you guys, your doctors are saying, I need you to be on iodine. So honestly, if you're needing more iodine, wow, you guys, Thyromin has 547 micrograms, which is quite a bit. And the Thyromin blend has parsley leaf powder. If you remember, parsley is also found in our Illuminize, but it also has, like I said, the bovine thyroid, pituitary from pig, and adrenal from pig. And it has some amino acids in there and some essential oils to make the whole thing more bioavailable, as peppermint, spearmint, myrtle, and myrrh. So again, the question often comes up, like, should I be using this? I don't know. I can't answer that for you. Only you can. And I encourage you to work specifically with your doctor. But the other question comes up with I don't have a thyroid, so do I need this? Again, I can't answer that for you. So I encourage you to work with your doctor. And if your doctor's asking you to go on a thyroid supporting alternative therapy, something that is going to be glandular support, bring the book in, show him the page, it's on page 166, and show him the ingredients and what it's in there, and him or her, right, ask your doctor if they think this is an important thing for you. Okay, so another area of kind of controversy is surrounding when to take this. It's best to take these types of pills, right, something like this that has actual hormone replacement things in there, the glands in there of the pigs and the cows, before bed on an empty stomach without anything else. So I don't know how clear I can be on this, but just to be a little bit snarky, this has come up so often, I don't know how else to answer you. Like, if you need to take it alone right before bed, because it needs to get into your system without food coming. So that means like you're going to have a good 8 hours, hopefully, you know, or 6 hours of uninterrupted time where your body can process this and help it work for you. Whereas if you're taking it sometime when you're going to have food a couple hours later, it doesn't work as well. Also, you can't take this with other supplements. So that means no Life 9, no ImmuPro, no Sleep Essence, nothing at night. Okay, so you take this last. So this becomes a little bit of a kind of dance with some of you guys where you're like, but, there's no buts. You take this last right before you go to sleep on an empty stomach, okay? So this is so important for you to understand. So when do you take the other ones, then you ask? You're gonna take Life 9 after you eat, about 2 hours after you eat, right? So usually, you know, you wanna give yourself time. So give yourself like 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours from when you eat to when you go to bed. So eat earlier. So again, some of you guys have dinner at like 10 o'clock at night and then you go to bed at 10:30. Like, don't do that. If you're on Thyromin, you need to eat at a normal hour, give yourself a couple hours to then take your Life 9, and then again, you're not having dessert, you're not eating anything with Life 9, and then you're going to, right before you go to bed a couple hours later, take your Thyromin. And if you're like, but Jen, I need something to help me sleep, use your oils. Okay, use your diffuser, use your oils, but if you're taking Thyromin, you shouldn't be using the other supplements to help you go to sleep, okay? Now, I have said in the past, you can chew on a, you know, ImmuPro about 30 to 45 minutes before you go to bed, but then that means you really have to like be sort of awake enough to take your Thyromin right before you go to sleep. So just something to consider. I wanted to kind of help you guys by putting this to rest and help you understand how to work this in there. But Thyromin is not for everyone. Thyromin is one of the most, if not the most, specific supplements that Young Living carries that is more along the lines of a pharmaceutical thing that your doctor needs to be aware of. So I don't ever say just take this if you need it. I don't ever say, well, try and see. And so many distributors, so many representatives will just be like, well, try it and see. This is not one to mess around with, okay? So don't just take it if you think I might just try and see. This is not that, okay? So we're ending on a pretty intense note here. And I want to tell you guys that if one of you or two of you or three of you is looking for extra support when it comes to your supplementation and understanding essential oils and understanding all of these supplements and all of the Young Living products and getting a handle on your health. If you found me on your own, if you've been just doing research on your thyroid and trying to understand how this all works, and you'd like me to help walk you through all of this, I'm not a doctor, so I can't diagnose or prescribe, but I can help you understand and create a full customized regimen based on your needs for what you're looking for based on Young Living's. We do a specific protocol just for you. So if that's you, I want to get you started on Young Living as a member. You can literally go to youngliving.com and type in 946916 as that's my member number, which is going to give you the best discount. And that's what I want to do to help you. Now, I have been a member with Young Living since 2007, but I didn't actually get really into all of this up to 4 years ago. And what I ended up doing was switching to my girlfriend Jessica Petty because I didn't realize that there was all of this education and all of this information out there and all of this community. And I was eligible to switch teams at that point because I hadn't ordered in over 6 months. So that was something that I chose to do because the gal I signed up under was not a friend of mine. She was no one that I knew. She literally showed up at an event I was at and I purchased from her, never to hear from her again. So it happens sometimes where you don't have the best support. If that's you, I encourage you to first reach up. There are so many people in our uplines that are willing to help you. Oftentimes the person that, you know, signs you up, maybe they don't do the business anymore and they really aren't around, but reach up, call Young Living, ask them who are your uplines that you can contact. If you have no one and you are eligible to switch and you are looking to find somebody to help you navigate through all of this stuff, that's what I would help you with, okay? And again, remember, I'm not a doctor, so if you have hypothyroidism or hyperthyroid, you know, there's nothing I can help you with there because you have to work with your doctor in showing them. And I'm going to teach you how to do that. I'm going to teach you exactly how to go ahead and show them different things that you think might work for you. So again, I would love to invite you and welcome you into the Young Living family. If you found this video because of a friend of yours, please go ahead and contact that friend, because they are waiting and willing to help you out with all of your Young Living needs. Young Living is literally the best company on the planet. I say that because I adore them, and I feel honestly, out of all companies on the planet, if Young Living wasn't around anymore, I would probably have a really hard time with life. So there's so many great benefits and so much that I have just enjoyed being healthy and vibrant and full of life. I sat here for 4.5, almost 5 hours. Oh my goodness, 4 hours and 45 minutes working with you guys on the last half of the supplements. We've covered all 58 of the supplements, so I hope this has been a very, very intense but good, solid education for you guys on all of the supplements that Young Living carries. All right, you guys, again, Jen O'Sullivan here. I've had such a joy doing this for you guys, and we will see you guys soon. All right, take care. Bye, guys.